bless somebody out there, please share this video. I was seeking the face of God one time, and God began to speak to me. He said, I want to deliver you from people. I want to deliver you from people. And I didn't know that it's possible to be under the bondage of people. I didn't know that. It took me time. So I had to wait to assimilate the word, to digest the word. Most of us, we are under bondage to please people. We are under pressure to please people, to impress other people against our values, against our principles, against our peace of mind, against the peace of our marriage. So you saw, because your friend did something, or because your coworker did something, now you want to do it. Because your neighbor did something, now you want to do it. You don't have the money to do it. You don't have the capacity to do it. You don't have the wisdom to do it, but you want to do it because somebody else has set a standard for you to do it. And it's so unfortunate, because you discover that some people are having sleepless nights, crisis in their marriage, having issues at home with their spouse, because they want to do what their friends did. Their friends are setting the standard for them. Let me tell you something. Those people you are trying to impress, let me tell you what the Bible said. The Bible said that the heart of man is desperately wicked. The heart of man is desperately wicked. Now, you are trying to impress somebody, and the Bible is telling you that the heart of those people is desperately wicked. How many people do you think want you alive? How many of your friends do you think are secretly thinking good thoughts for you? How many of those people you call your friends want you to be happy in life? How many of those your friends do you think want you to stay married? I'm asking a question. How many of your friends want you to still stay married? Do you think that the happiness of your home and the happiness of your marriage gives them joy? Now you want to copy them. Now you want to do what they are doing. Now you want to dress like them. They buy something, you want to buy it. They are going somewhere, they say, oh, come along with us. You are going with them. It's against your principle. It's against your values. You don't have the savings for it. Your spouse doesn't want you going there. Your wife or your husband doesn't want you doing that. But because your friends are doing it, but because somebody is setting the standard for you, now you have to do it to impress them. But the Bible says that those people you are trying to impress, that their heart is desperately wicked. Let me tell you something. I just want to share this word with us, and I believe that somebody is going to learn something. You are doing 2 jobs or 3 jobs so you can have more money to live above your means. Now you are having high blood pressure. Now you are having hypertension. Now you are having anxiety. Now you are having issues at home because you don't have time for your spouse. You don't have time for your children. Now you don't even have time for yourself, because you have to do all those jobs so you can have enough money to live above your means so you can impress somebody else. This life is not difficult. God gave us brain so we can think. You see, this brain, God gave it to us so we can think. God gave you brain so you don't disturb him too much. God gave you brain so you can reason, so you can use it. Simplify your life. It's not difficult. I was telling somebody, life is not difficult when you have priorities, you have a plan, you should have a plan, and nobody should make you change that plan. When I came into the United States, one of the decisions I took is this: I will not drive a new car. And I know it's not bad, there's nothing wrong with it, but because I have other projects, but because there are people that I have to take care of. You understand? So I told myself, if I need a car, I will go to the auction and I will get a car. Now, as a beginner, I had to do that because I was starting life. I said, you know what? If I need a car, $2,000 could buy me a car. And the car has never disturbed me. No car has ever stopped me, frustrated me. No. You understand? Now, when I started life in the United States, I had to squat with somebody. I went to one young man and I told him, please, let me live with you. He said, fine. I started living with him. I was sleeping on the floor. He was sleeping in his bed. I started life that way. I was driving bicycle to start life in the United States. Let me tell you, this life is not difficult if you plan it. If you stop putting pressure on yourself, if you stop doing things you don't have the money for, if you have to borrow to do it, then it's not yet time for you to do it. If that thing you want to do is causing trouble in your marriage, causing trouble in your relationship, making you to quarrel with your spouse, then you shouldn't do it. You are putting pressure on the person. Life is not difficult. That's why white men live longer than black people, because we black people, we like competition, we like comparison, because somebody is doing something, now we want to do it to prove a point. Why do you want to live your life to prove a point? Who are you trying to prove a point to? The people the Bible says their heart is desperately wicked. I've seen a situation where somebody came for a wedding, like you came for somebody's wedding, and the person was eating the food that the person paid for and speaking against the person at her wedding. At her own wedding, you are eating the person's food and still speaking against the person. These are the people you are trying to impress. These are the people you are trying to do 3 jobs so you can be like them, so you can dress like them, buy what they buy. The Bible says their heart is desperately wicked. How many of your friends do you think are thinking good thoughts for you? How many of your so-called friends do you think want you to stay married? You always tell them how nice your spouse is. You know, some people have the habit of going to work and they are talking about their spouse, which is stupid. You know, talking about your marriage at work. Now, do you think those people are happy that you are saying good things about your spouse? Do you think your friend is happy to hear that you have a good wife? Do you think your friend is happy to hear that you have a good husband? Do you think they are happy? And after some time, the person will start giving you bad advice. You know, the idea is to destroy your marriage. The idea is to shatter your home. The heart of man is desperately wicked. Stop living to please people. Stop living to impress people. They are not worth it. Live within your means. Plan your life. Have a budget and tell yourself, you know what? If I don't have the money, I'm not going to buy it. That's how I live my life. I don't care what anybody has to say. If I don't have the money, it will wait. It will wait. Why? Because I'm not going to have sleepless nights to please somebody else. No, I am not going to shatter the peace of my mind to please somebody else. I want to encourage you with this word. This word is actually specifically for black people. We black race, because we like competition. We like to compete. Somebody is going to school now, you want to run and start another degree. Because somebody is getting PhD, you must get PhD. Because your coworker is getting doctorate, you must go and get it, even when you don't need it. Why are you trying to put pressure on yourself? Because somebody has 2 jobs, you have to get 3 jobs. Now you don't have time for yourself. High blood pressure has come, hypertension has come, anxiety has come, you don't sleep at night, insomnia has come. You don't even have time for your spouse again. Your marriage is suffering because you want to live above your means so you can belong, so you can prove a point that you can drive a big car. Who are you trying to impress? The friends that don't want you to be alive? The friends that don't want you to stay married? The friends that don't want you to stay in your home? Are they the people you are trying to impress? That's the person that is giving you a bad advice so you can destroy your home, and you are trying to impress that person. I want to encourage you. You see, when I'm talking about things that are passionate to me, the tone of my voice changes. It changes because family is very important to me. The peace of family is very important to me. I want to encourage you. Stop doing things to put pressure on your spouse. It's not worth it.